right, here we go. I almost started into this on another video that I was doing, yet I realized they're two different topics. So thought I'd just do back-to-back lives. Why not? So micro to macro, some of you know I got awareness that my cholesterol was high. And last time I got blood work, it was starting to creep up. Yet now it truly is an issue that we need to address. So here's what I know about myself. When I need to make a decision, I'll just make a decision. And at the end of the day, I need to get my cholesterol in line. So here's what I do. Micro leads to macro. I can't fix this overnight. So I don't need to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go fix this. I gotta go crazy. No, like as an adult, what you're gonna find is you're gonna be in battles that are marathons, not sprints. And the cholesterol thing is a marathon for me. So whenever I find myself in a position like this, I just make a decision. I'm gonna fix it. And what it completely looks like, I'm not sure. So here's what went through my mind ever since getting awareness from it. I ask myself this simple question. Does this bring me closer to lower cholesterol or further away? And then I just keep making the right decisions. And if I don't know, what I do is I hold something up and say, hey, Google, does this raise or lower my cholesterol? And what I do is, as I go along, if I don't know, I just ask questions. And when I ask questions, it's not hard to find the answers on whether or not something lowers my cholesterol or brings it down. And when in doubt, I just make a different choice. See, I bet you'll bet on me. I've learned some things. Hey, yes, I'm active. I average over 13,000 steps a day. I'm active, yet my cardio hasn't been around a month. And from my little bit of research is I need at least 30 minutes of cardio every single day with my heartbeat over 100 beats per minute. So what am I doing? I'm making choices that make sure at least 5 days a week I get my cardio up there. See, I think oftentimes what we do is we overcomplicate things and we think we have to know all the answers. No. So what are the little things that I can do? We'll make simple small choices because those small choices end up adding up over the course of time. And you guys can make bets. I bet that in 90 days, when I get my blood work done again, my cholesterol will be lower. Why? Because I just made the decision to make different choices. And I think so many of us, what we are is we have urgency. We don't have patience. So maybe you need to make different financial choices. Sarah and I were just going over our net worth, and our net worth since I got them in front of me since 2017, our net worth has gone up over $1 million. It's not that we made more money. We've just made different choices. And it's not like it happened overnight. It made very strategic choices of doing things differently. So my question to you is, what are you trying to solve overnight that you didn't get there overnight? What if you just made the simple choice of, does this bring me closer to being a better husband or further away? Does this bring me closer to being a better dad or further away? And at the end of the day, you keep compounding those over the course of time, 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, you'll be exactly where your micro choices take you. 11 years ago, Charlie had open heart surgery, and I swore to myself that I'd never have to be in a position where I traded dollars for hours again. Sarah and I are there now because we made micro choices of not just trading dollars for hours. Now we don't have to worry about finances like we used to. Again, micro to macro. I just saw an Audible that we've listened to. When I say we, I've listened to over 200 books multiple times in the last 11 years. I think that simple choice of saying, hey, you know what, rather than watching the Idiot Tube, watching every new Netflix series that comes out, I'm going to listen to a book. Compounding effect, right? Anyways, just felt a little bit from judgment. It's more just reminding myself that, Hank, you're not going to fix this overnight. Here's a little public accountability. So a year from now, Hank, what's your cholesterol levels? If you haven't fixed it, picture some other man walking Tessa down the aisle because you're not here. Picture some other man being in your kid's life because you weren't an adult and took care of your health. See, that's the way my brain thinks is I ultimately go down to, if I don't get this in control, I'm not going to be here for them. Might seem extreme, yet at the end of the day, that's not what I want. I'm going to walk my daughter down the aisle. I'm going to be there for my kids when they need it. And again, don't go, oh my gosh, Hank, I'm divorced. So you're not. No, this is my own story. This is about what I want out of life. And if it's something as simple as me not drinking beers, and again, for the next 90 days, I'm not going to. Now, after 90 days, maybe will I have a beer every once in a while? Probably. I like beer. But right now, it's off the table. Why? Because you can have reasons or results. You can't have both. And no beer is worth me not being healthy. All right. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Goodbye.